Greetings and welcome. Welcome to the Year of the Horse. So, for those who celebrate, it is the Lunar New Year, and enjoy this new year. May good luck find you, and may you have great joy. So, for all the rest of us, here is Chinese Frontier, or just a playthrough that we'll do that'll just be a chill, relaxing playthrough in this game. And it is an entertaining game. It is fun to play. It is just a very much chill vibe game. It is just relaxing and just go at your own pace type of thing. I'll play through the main game just because I haven't actually gone all the way through and completed all of it. I'd love to give you little pointers along the way and just enjoy that process. So let's get into it.
They say China was created by a giant man. With a chisel in his hand, he carved the valleys and mountains. And with a powerful swing of his hammer, he separated heaven from earth, bringing balance to the world. In my many years, I've borne witness to much suffering and toil. War, famine, untold cruelty, inflicted by man upon fellow man. But I believe that with every new age, another giant emerges, wielding hammer and chisel, journeying the earth to restore balance. That day, my wagon had broken down on a muddy road. I was far from home and feared I'd have to walk the many leagues to the farm. Until you approached me. You had little to say of your past or where you came from, though it was clear your hands were skillful, even if they lacked purpose. I insisted you join me on my return to the farm. I mused it was the promise of hot food that finally convinced you. But I believe the work I had in mind for you is what truly stirred the determination in your eyes.
And here we are. We find ourselves here in the mountain area, and we're going to go and we're going to start out our first quest. And for us, it's going to be easy for us to have enough resources to do a lot of the work here. We can go gather some things first, or you can go straight in. And all of your tutorial items, we can press H to hide them. I find these trees gorgeous. They're wonderful. And I love the lanterns in them. I do still wish that there would be nighttime in this game, but it's not really a thing. They definitely have changed the icons for things, and I know in the update, I didn't mention this in my update video, but they fixed his view and his behavior.
I trust you rested well. That
Yes,
I did,
appreciate your
which is a
hospitality.
long-winded way of saying
Okay,
practice.
I'm no master of constructing, but I'll be glad to start out. Okay, and so what we do is we end up repairing his old workshop, and we'll have the convenience of a lot of just tools and resources right here for us to gather up and use. Wow, you gotta gather the stuff first, man. There we are. So, there we go, fix that up. Then, I can add some wood there. Apparently we're low. So let's go gather some real quick. And it's easy enough just to head on out here and to go into the main region. We can also gather some bamboo over here. We are going to need ourselves a special crafting thing. So let's go to crafting. Let's give ourselves a hatchet. We craft each of these in our inventory, and we'll get tools set to our hotbar first if we don't already have 5 items. In this case, we're good to go here. And we're also going to get pine cones, which we can use later on for incense as well for resin, and then we can make incense for our offerings. So we'll have more than enough resources, though. One thing that I do want to note is that we are not going to struggle for resources. So when you play the game, it's going to be very much it's definitely a chill game. It's definitely a more relaxed paced game. So even on survival mode, honestly, I think you're going to be fine. It's not an intense game. It's just a rather chill, enjoyable game to get through, and just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the scene, enjoy the story, just enjoy the playthrough. Now you notice that we don't have our hunger bar, we don't have our thirst bar yet. That won't be unlocked until we've completed quests for Mei to begin having our own field kitchen, or to be able to use her kitchen in the first place. So luckily they make it so that you can't possibly need something until it's been taught to you, which is a great way of getting us started in the game. There we go. Now, could we gather more things up? Of course we could. We don't need a lot of stuff right now. As you just heard, there's a chicken out wandering. Our livestock just kind of is out wandering the world, so everything we need just exists, and we can get access to it. And in the game, as you saw in the intro scene, we seem to be... our guy here, Jun, seems to think that we are a god walking among men, that we are the embodiment of the great creator god, and that we are coming to do great deeds to help bring balance back. And in the game, you do get the feeling that your character is larger than life in a lot of ways, because we definitely end up doing a lot of things that are like, oh, that's a lot for one person to take care of. Now, for gathering resources wise, we'll need stone, we'll need wood, and we'll need logs, we'll need all manner of things. We'll also need limestone, we'll need onion eventually, but everything you need can be found somewhere. And all these things require are just the different tools that allow us access to it. Hold on. As I recall, there is a shovel down here just waiting for us. Perfect. Now, of course, our hotbars got taken up by the most recent items that showed up. The shovel's not in good shape, but that doesn't mean we can't make use of it. There we go. And for our clay deposits, we'll make great use of that as we build structures, and also when we are doing our little quest lines for Mei and for Jun. Just some rice, we can gather that up, that'll help us a lot as we go. Rice is a major resource, and we use it in a lot of things. Food, obviously, but also in some of our processing of cementing materials, mortar. And this is sand. Sand is also built into construction. The base of a lot of our foundations is made in that. There we go. Okay, well, we got enough stuff. I've just decided to gather a bunch of extra stuff so we have it on hand, and we'll use it later as we go. And we will end up taking that cart with us, and that cart will become ours to build our own area. There we go. Now, the only awkward thing is that we have to construct logs out of wood, which always throws me off. There we go. Now, we've gotten logs. Let's talk to Jun.
Good work on that.
Thank you.
You will need to craft your... You will need
hatchet.
clay to...
Okay, cool. Yes, we're there. So we're done with that. It's always nice to be a little ahead. Alrighty, we need a trowel though. I'm pretty confident I don't have a trowel. So we'll craft that up. Ooh, we also need a chisel as well. And all of our primitive tools last as long as you expect. They're going to break down quicker than other things. And that's not great, but it's okay. It's an easy thing to make. Oh, it didn't count me as, it did not count that I finished making the logs, unfortunately. So I probably shouldn't have made those all ahead of time. Now we can carry 2 at a time right away, and it's all a matter of pressing E to gather one, and then left clicking to place it. And from here, we use our hammer to strike, and that's going to place our materials. Now we need raw planks, so we'll craft these up, and we can craft a lot of them if we wanted to. This will help us by making extras for later. Each one goes through a quick crafting cycle, and you make them, and then you're done. From here, we can craft a whole lot of other things too, but obviously did I? Oh, I crafted the raw beams. Well, we'll have the planks for later, and the beams for later too. We'll make use of them. There we go. Now we need hammer for stuff like this. Anything that's wood related, we need a hammer for. Next thing we need to do is gather clay, and then we did that. Then we just need our trowel. We can slap that wall together. Oh, there we go. Now, I think we probably need to finish our
The
roof.
workshop is coming. You will need more wood.
Yes, more wood and a scaffolding and bamboo and flax. So here we go, we're running back out again. And as you gather your resources, you're going to find that there are convenient places that you can get them. And really, when it comes down to it, you are not going to want for anything in this game. You're going to find everything you need. And it's just a matter of getting the more things that you need and building them up and just having fun with what you're doing. Enjoy the chill nature of the playthrough, right? Just enjoy the chill nature of the game. As I proceed to not be chill and just gather all the resource items. But I need them all. And we're going to overload ourselves at some point, and I just want to have ourselves not have to pick up stuff later. We can also plant these into a garden, and we can have our own flax going all throughout, and we'll have more than enough flax for now and well into the future. There we go. And now we've been given a recipe. The way that the main game works is that you're going to unlock all of your recipes as you go through the quest lines, and that's going to be kind of how you get access to all of these wonderful things. In the sandbox version of the game, it's all yours. Just go get the resources, build the things up, have a village, have fun. Ah yes, scaffolding time. And we can spin this with the mouse wheel, and then we can get ourselves up there. Boom. Boom. Aw. I have to jump up there. That's it. Now, we can deconstruct this beast by right-clicking, and then deconstruct.
To think the old work.
My friend. Okay, now we're going to be hungry, so let's go talk to Mei. And then she's going to have a few quest lines for us, and we're going to end up with a lot of resources. Yet again, all kinds of things.
What I can
She
tell you,
doesn't
then we
trust
have
us
an
as
agreement.
much.
I've managed to. I'll give you a few.
Okay. Now she wants us to make a plot. And let's go here to village. Crops. We'll get ourselves a field. We'll do it 2 by 2. Why not? Oh yeah, just enough. Now we do need a hoe. I don't think I built one yet, so why not? Let's go for this. Hey, it looks like we're unlocking that regular scaffold like mad. Way to go, us. There we go. And then we can just simply work the earth, and then we'll be able to drop the seeds in here. But you want us to plant radish, so let's get that one in. We just take the seed, drop it in there, no fertilizer needed. Ah, whatever. Let's do all of them. Yeah, see? Why not? Overachieving.
I see you've planted this. I
You
may
know
not
it.
be sure. You can use my kitchen.
Well, thank you. Now, make the Hong San Tai Tai. Ooh, I don't have radishes. But apparently I was able to make it. So that's okay. Radish. Radish. Ha! Cool. Now let's go. There we go. And then we can eat our food. Perfect. And we'll talk to
How
her
was
and we'll
the
have a
soup?
bunch of experience. It
It's
was
one of-
wonderful. Yay! Okay, and then we got some food that we can have on hand. And then we're just going to learn even more things. Yes, she's very gracious.
But build it, then get.
Okay. I'm skipping through stuff because we don't need to hear all the items here. We're going to make the mortar kiln is what he's asking for. And let's see here. Let's put some wood in here because we are going to need this to work. Now, I already gathered a bunch of rice. We're going to need a lot more. I have no lime. Let's go get some. So as you're doing this, the easiest place to go to get some rice is here if you want. And they do have the little marker there for you, which is handy. And then let's gather up extra rice. It is really helpful too because obviously as we do this, we're getting rice seeds which we'll plant. And we could drink some stagnant water if we're thirsty, but we'll avoid that. Nice, that's good stuff. Let's go this way, and there is a little area we can go to just outside here. We'll pass by the beautiful pond. See the fish. And then we'll head on down. Now I already made a pickaxe, which is handy, so we're heading over this way. And there's these stepstones. And then this is limestone. This slightly greenish rock, aged a little bit in the water, is our limestone. Now we're gonna gather up a ton of it. I'll see you after I gather a bunch, just so that we don't have to watch a whole lot of picking. All right, we've gathered up a ton of limestone. Now note, when you're going through and you're going gathering resources, these kind of stones can be picked with your pickaxe and they won't leave forever, so you'll just pick them and they'll just give you a resource and then they regenerate. So you can always go back to these kind of like as regenerating nodes for a resource. Now what I'm doing is I just want, when we get to our village, I want us to just be able to build and just not worry about coming back for more resources or having to wander around to get more resources. I think we're probably way over the top with how many resources we have, but I do love being over the top in the amount of resources I have so that I can just have it and not have to go gather more once I get settled in and I want to start building. And we could sit here and be excessive about this and gather all this limestone and be absolutely set and be overloaded, but why not? Let's move on. Now when you're overloaded, you just cannot run, and honestly, it's not that bad. The only trick will be making sure we can actually make these jumps. Ooh, this'll be, yep. Now we do have some skill points we can spend. And I do love me this one right here, Pack Mule. Now we can carry even more, increase carry capacity at 25. Let's see how we did. Is that better? Look at that, we're already able to carry all that stuff. We can run and jump, we're gold. So, we'll spend a skill point on that, that's more than worth it. And then to the mortar kiln, and we'll just set these things in here and go. And we'll unlock a lot of different recipes as we get through the game. I don't know, can we just max this out? Why not? We'll end up using it. Oh, darn it. There we go. Let's press F to start the fire. I'll see if I can gather some more rice. And if it regenerated, cool. And if it didn't, oh well. We'll see if we can gather just a bit more so we can make all of our mortar, max it out, and have tons. The amount of mortar we're going to end up with, though, I will say, it's going to be a little excessive. It will be more than okay for the duration of this early part of the game. Okay, we're at 32 for that one. Almost. Okay, and then from here, this will get us up to 10, and then we can stir it up. I should have waited until it was done. It won't really matter, because we have to do a bunch of stirring anyway. Alright, we're down to the point where we have one rice to go. We'll come back for that. We're going to load up this caravan with all the wonderful things. Note that the caravan inventory is on the left and our inventory is on the right. By right-clicking, I will shift all of my items in a stack over to the other side. And through this, I've just dropped all of our things in there. The flax needs to go over because that's going to be weighing us down a bit. And there we have it. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. Now, when we get the logs, we can actually go over and hold down E, and it'll give us an entire stack. When we head over, we're going to press the left-click button to load it. And we're going to take a lot of logs, since we could definitely use this in our construction. And we'll obviously be building ourselves our own workshop, but it's nice to have this now. There we go. Now that should do it for us. And what beautiful views here.
You have gathered the material. Be
Yes.
sure to...
Okay, well thank you, friend. And now it's time for us to go into the valley. I guess we could just take the line back out, huh? No, we got stuck in there. We'll have to come back and finish that up. So now we're going to go into the valley and we're going to build ourselves a village. And we have to decide on a couple things. We want to go... Oh, here we go. So he's got a few different suggestions for areas. Now, this one is probably closest to iron that I found with ease. As I recall, there is iron in this area as well. Yeah, there is iron in some of these passes in these areas. And also there's iron hidden in this mountain range here. And there tends to be iron in kind of odd spots throughout these waterfall areas. Some of them throughout the area. I'm going to go here to the far... Let's see here, that would be our western side. Let's head there. Does it tell me I'm heading to the east? Am I turned around? Wouldn't that be north-south? Are we facing upside down? Goodness gracious. Alright, anyway. Let's wander, friends. Let's wander on, and let's go. Look at this. They've been regenerated. Oh no, now I can pick all the flax. That's trouble, because now I'm going to want to gather the flax. Now, they did change the stamina regeneration rate, and I will say we are going to be fine. Our stamina is not going to drop that quick. I wouldn't mind gathering up a little bit of lumber on the way, right? We will have plenty of trees when we get there. Aha. Nice. 96 wood, that'll do it. Ooh, beautiful. Wonderful. Just gorgeous areas. Let's see what this kind of stepway is like. Nice. A lot of sand, but nothing that I'm able to take, and we could gather some stone over here if we wanted to. Let's go down the rocks. It's way more fun to make a creative path, isn't it? Oh. Oh, the stone. The leaves made me think that there was iron. A little bit of what looked like iron oxide on that rock. So I was thinking, ooh, here's some iron right here, but no, no, no. Let's check out this nice stream. Beautiful. And that, in a lot of ways, is the point of the game. Have fun, enjoy your beautiful environment. Just enjoy the process of it. Now here we go. This is pretty. Let's go up into the forest, see what we can see. We have lots of resources that we can gather. Good foraging here. And here we are, we can place our caravan. Ooh, this nice little area could be a hidden away nook where we can place a home. We can have our village straight ahead of us. Oh, we've exhausted ourselves. How about that? Alright, now, looking here. Beautiful. Wildflowers for us. That's a nice little rice area. We could definitely plant in here. We've got some limestone. Yeah, look at this. This is good. We have a little area that's got some wild rice formed. So we can definitely make use of this. More flax, of course. And some clay. That's wonderful. Oh, that stream is going backwards. Not asking questions. Just moving on. There's another nice little rice area. And this is quite the extensive mud pit. We are in a great way. My goodness, we'll be able to just take care of ourselves through foraging alone, it looks like. Piggies. Beautiful waterfalls, and wonderful little areas to work in. Okay, this is going to be our home. Let's go for it. Alright, with that, ooh, I love the rocks. Where should we build? I'm thinking the carpentry workshops can start here, and maybe we'll focus farming on the lower region. Let's do crafting up here. Since we'll probably, wow, very extensive. Okay. Let's put the caravan just by the stone. And there we are. We are ready to go. We'll need sand. Now when we do this, you can right click and drag and you'll take a half stack. So let's do that. I'm going to take a full stack of stone because we'll need it. A half stack of clay. Might as well take that whole pile there too. Okay, it's time for us to build a carpenter's workshop. And to start ourselves out. I'm going to place it over here. This probably is a little excessive in me walking away, but it's alright. Ah, yes, mortar. Okay, and then the process of building this game is a slow, just patient process. And it's meant to just be an enjoyable thing, just relax and chill, just be a part of it, and just go through the building process bit by bit. Enjoy the music. And there we go. Fantastic. Now we've done it. We can definitely craft from here. We can also tear down this thing, and we can move on. There we go. Perfect. Now we do have a lot of logs already, which is great. We'll definitely add some of these items back into here and not have to carry them around. Now from here, we can always travel back and forth between our caravan and our home, or
With which
Jun's home.
May would not.
Okay. And then we get to learn about Mei.
Your hard work was only matched by the eagerness with which you studied your craft. Though you spoke little more of your past, I was certain your ancestors were once great builders themselves. My granddaughter May, however, was less keen on your presence. She believed I trusted in you too readily. She questioned, how could I be so sure of your true intentions? I could not blame May for being so distrusting. All her life, my dear granddaughter's parentage caused her to be met with suspicion by those around her. It was only natural she returned the same distrust. But I know of too many myths and legends that speak of gods and heroes disguised as strangers, wandering the earth in search of virtue. What if you were one of them? A surprising arrival graced our home. An imperial messenger delivering a letter from the Emperor himself. After all these years left to fade and wither, the foundations of the beacon tower of the Great Wall would finally fulfill their purpose. The tower, a structure of paramount importance, was once again under construction. The Emperor requested capable hands to assist in the construction. No matter how willing I was, neither my age nor May would have ever allowed it. You, however, readily volunteered. I truly believe the same wind that carried you to my broken down wagon now guides you to Badaling and the beacon tower. Where I urge you.
And there we go. And that's our storyline that we're going to get into, is to begin. Okay, so we get to place a humble altar first. That's going to be one of our things. And we get to do quest lines. Yes, so we can now do quest
You
lines
have
for Mei.
stirred much. What can I help you with?
Reliable way to get
Sure,
fresh
it's
rice.
not
Okay,
rice.
you
You
show us how to
have to-
grow it. Thanks.
What can I
We're going
help
to
you
start
with?
all the quests.
I keep today. We have an. What can I help you
And
with?
what else can we do? Like
It's only-
decorated your yard.
What can I help you with?
So many quests.
Only if that's.
Okay.
What can I help
And
you
I'm gonna
with?
help. We're gonna help her grow so many things. Okay. So we planted radish, and we've already harvested radish. Oh, boo. Never mind. We have to actually plant it again. All right. Well, let's do that. So we will do our quick little garden, May. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess there was radish there. Apparently. Yep. We'll take it. All right. We'll finish this quest line up. Make it easy. Oh, she doesn't want flax. Onion seeds, radish seeds, cool. So we're at one spot. We can get this. Oh, never mind. I have to plant it in her actual garden, not the garden I expanded. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. We can do that. Now we just need onion seeds. There we are. Now, of course, we are kind of robbing this area, but she's not going to mind, and she's not going to notice, and she's not going to care. Actually, I don't see... No, we're good. Okay. Radish and flax. We do actually need flax. That's the trick. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Done. Okay. Now will that count as gathering? No, but that's okay.
I
Okay.
see you've planted some. I see.
You
What
know
can
it.
do not neglect your rice field?
Our paths cross again. Okay, we have so many more things that we can do. Alrighty, we'll check on J. Where the smoke meets sky, we'll do that. Yeah, we want to do this. Then humble harvest, plant a rice field. Yes. Catch a chicken, assign it to a nest. And decorate with wooden benches. We need clay, plane, planks, and wedges. I think we can take care of the chicken thing real quick, and then we can come back. So the way to do this is we're gonna run out here, and we're gonna go gather up a chicken from this area down here, and then all we have to do is assign it to one of the nests, the nesting boxes in the coop, and we're set. And at our village, we're gonna do this as well. And we're going to have an excessive amount of things. Now, if you hold down V, you'll be able to see the creatures and other things. They get highlighted, so you can see where you're going. Anything that you can gather gets a nice purple highlight. Man, I don't see a chicken, though, unfortunately. So we'll have to look around a little more. Yeah, no chicky. That definitely makes it a lot easier to see the sticks on the ground. Sometimes they're hard to see if you need to gather sticks. Yeah, I'll look around for this chicken. All manner of other highlights, of course. All different things in different highlights. There we go, a chicken spawned. Got it. So, random chance of them spawning in this area, it seems, and just got unlucky with the fact that they just didn't spawn at the time. So, there we go. Now let's run out of here. I gathered up a bunch of clay in the process, just because, why not? And figured we might as well. And then we're holding the chicken as it leads the way. Alright, then over to here, we'll assign our chicken a spot. You have a short life ahead of you, chicken, I'm sorry to say. There we go. We'll press E, we've assigned the chicken will sit there and lay eggs, and we're good to go. Now I think we're supposed to steal an egg. Snag an egg. Let's get our thing assigned. There we go. Let's track the quest. We need to beat a chicken. So now with this one, I mean, we can give him onion seeds, whatever we want. Doesn't matter. It's all good. And now we're supposed to collect chicken meat. Well, sorry, buddy, but you're done. Holding down E, you gathered it. The chicken has been harvested. All right, May. That's another one.
What can I help you with?
Okay. Now we're supposed to find ourselves a pig. Same story. And there's a piggy. Here, piggy. Oh. Got you. And then back we go. Alright, then we're walking back in here. And we're going to assign that pig to a trough. And we need to feed him. Honestly, it doesn't matter what seeds you give him. I end up feeding mine a whole lot of... Oop, you're done. I feed mine a whole lot of flax seeds because I gather so much flax. So I figure, why not? Let's just use the seeds we have on hand.
I'm grateful.
There you go. Accident taking apart the pig. Sorry. My bad. I don't know why that ends up happening in our storyline where it's like, oh, you killed the pig. It's like, you told me to. So yeah.
I've drawn the way. Come,
Thank you.
friend.
You mentioned more
Indeed.
structures. So
We
come.
live, but they
Okay,
will
cool.
need more.
We've got a
That
hut.
would be a good start.
Okay.
Build up.
Very well. Alrighty, here we go. Now, we can just fast travel home, so that's the better move. Alright, nice. From here, it is all a matter of just, we need a number of things. Oops. When I'm clicking too fast, I drag a little bit, and that's why you're hearing that noise of it not working. Oh wait, we do get to plant a field. And I suppose we could plant a couple of fields for these as well. Okay. Alrighty, we are supposed to build a few structures. A warehouse is a big deal. Housing is a big deal. We're going to start with the farm. Oh, it's not going to let me start unless I have stone in my hand. Well, let's do that. There we go. Now I figure we'll probably want the farm in an area where it's easy to get at and a lot of room for critters to wander, and we'll kind of theme it so that it's consistent, right? We want to be near enough to where our plots are going to be for our harvests, but also in a space where it makes sense for us. And this isn't too bad right here. That pathway is going to be one of our main pathways in and out of the village. I think the farm can go right here, not too far from the waterway. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. And now, of course, we need our caravan, and what I can do is I can actually just do this. And I can place a caravan chest right near our construction area, and now I have access to everything that's in the caravan. So, how about that? Pretty handy. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a number of these. So I want to make sure that we're in a spot where we have all of these extra. Okay, let's do a quick house. I think it'd be nice to have them by the stone. And with all the extra resources we put together, I mean, we are more than set for what we've got going on. Like, we are not gonna worry for materials. And obviously we can go get some chickens, we can go get us some piggies. Ooh, you know what? Put you back. And where'd I take a stack? Huzzah! And then people immediately teleported in. Oh, hi. Whoa, boy. I'm getting ganged up on. Oh, geez. They're gonna take me out. Wait, but you're my villagers. Okay, fair enough. Now we've got it. We need to have our shrine, though. Can't just sit here and not have a shrine. Okay, we'll have to gather some more resources. Turns out we are going to need a lot more stuff. Ooh, and here's our animals. And now we have a chickie. Alright, we'll build our shrine as well. But I do want to get some chickens and pigs here too. Then we have some food. We'll need to feed them, of course. But first we need them. Wait, hold up. I'm thinking we want to get our stuff built. Now, where's our decoration? Yes. Raw beam. Perfect. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, we need a humble altar. I say we put our humble altar in our wonderful stone area here because it's a nice place. There you go. There we go. And now we can make our offerings. Oh dear. And I'm in the altar. No. So, having gotten ourselves stuck inside of our altar somehow, we'll just fast travel our way back to the caravan. Yay! Okay, cool. That was awkward. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to gather up the chickens and the pigs, and then we're going to go ahead and get our stuffs going. Alright, now we have a couple piggies, and we have a couple, well, we have 3 chickens and 2 piggies. We'll just deal with that for now. That's good to go. Now, I have a lot of flax seeds. See right here? So, what we'll do is... And flaxseed is oh so healthy for people, so yeah, let's just go for this. There we go, and as we feed them more, they are going to generate eggs just because they have the food. So, what'll happen is we're going to have a massive collection of eggs that'll start dropping out of this beast. And then we can cook some food up for people. There you go, chickens. Go for it. There we go. 10 each. Good enough. And then, I say, why don't we make ourselves a nice rice farm here? There are cooler areas to have a rice farm, but I think we're going to go with this one and just keep it simple here. And we do have a lot of free clay nodes that'll pop up in this area, but I'm thinking that I'd rather have the rice than worry about these clay nodes. Okay, well then this... Maybe this doesn't count as a rice paddy area then. Then we may have to just go straight to here. Yeah, I guess that figures. It wasn't boggy enough and I should have noticed that. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Oh dear, I think we're gonna be okay, it turns out. Now with this, we don't have to hoe this area. It's all good. We can just let it be. We don't have to till the land, it's already set. We just need to plant. Next thing we're supposed to do is get ourselves a crop. Just a regular crop. That we can do not too far away from the farm. So we're set. There we are. Alright, now where can we put our little crops? I mean, we could put them anywhere, honestly. I'm figuring we'll put them right here. Let's go with here. Oops, my bad. And we'll do a nice little area, just a little jutting out space here. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. It's time for us to gather the rice. We have a lot. It has grown quickly, and this is one of our quest lines that we have to wrap up too, so we can just turn it all in. So let's get that going. There we go. I do believe we are absolutely okay when it comes to our stock of rice. Holy cow, 80 rice seeds. Okay, we're gonna be alright, I think. A lot of food. Also gathered up some of our 96, that's good. I also gathered up another chicken, which we probably shouldn't keep a fourth one. And we have, oh my gosh, do we have eggs? Okay, we have eggs. Dang, okay, we're good. And then we can feed the chickens and we'll get more eggs, but honestly, I don't think we really need it. I think we're okay. We need to craft some resin, and then we're gonna go back to Mei. Now, we are going to need, it looks like it says, well, we need that, but we're already set there. I need to bring some clay and plain planks, and our wedges. Wait. I thought I already did this one. That's weird. I thought I already did this one. Well, alright. That being the case, we are going to need to redo this, I guess. Ah, well, we'll figure it out. What should we feed them? I like feeding them flaxseed. Cheap and easy. And I have a ton of it. Okay, so we'll gather up chicken meat and chicken eggs. Now, perhaps I had messed with it because I went out and I gathered my chickens and my pork from the wild ones that were still gallivanting about in the area. So perhaps that's what happened. Alright, Piggy, you done. You done, Piggy. I'm sorry. It's over. Alrighty. Now we have that set. Good, good, good. We'll give a little food. Why not? Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm silly. I'm silly. Yeah, it helps to have it in your inventory. Ooh, who am I? Alright, anyway. Now, let's see if we have our resin that we can craft, and then we can do this. She's probably going to want to craft that stuff up into something cool. Alright, we have our pine cones, and we're going to craft them up into resin. And then, there we go. So now, we have that quest set. We're just trying to get all these things ready. Humble Harvest, yeah. Stormy Sky, bamboo, bay leaf. Oh! I think that's going to be a tricky one for us. Okay, so then, that being the case, we're not there yet. We'll go to the beacon tower before that. Now, these are the resources we need. It seems that I'm going to need a lot more sand, a lot more plain planks, and a lot more bricks, which I don't have anyway, but that's a thing we can do. So we'll need more stone, plain planks. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make the plain planks real quick, just so we have it before we leave. Wrap up our line of kind of questing and helping
Is
here.
the hut complete? A
Yes.
warehouse.
Now what else?
Do
Okay,
put some
cool.
thought. I've drawn the... Come, my friend. Stay with me a while.
It's going to be difficult to
I
get in the mud.
figured the mud would become and head down to the village and start planning your routes.
Okay. Now roads. Cool. We have more things we can do. More things. Oop, hi.
I see your rice has. That is.
Yeah.
How's the
Good.
farm life treating you?
Good,
You know,
here's me
I
eggs.
never really expected. What
Well,
can I
yeah,
help
still.
you with?
Sometimes
That's
it's telling for
clever.
cooking.
Very
Okay.
well. Return
We're
to
going
me
to get
when.
more exotic ingredients. Perfect. Now it's time to build the decorations. Because we do have benches that we're supposed to place for her. That's a good spot. You know, I think it'd be nice if they could sit together here. How about... There we go. Now we need a fishing rod and catching
What can I
fish. We
help
can do
you
that
with?
too. Alright, how
A
about
bit
the
of
garden?
rockery.
Okay.
Perhaps. What can I help you with?
Okay. Now we have one more to go, right? Build a warehouse, that's fine. Roads are great. Ceramic lanterns, are we still on it? Yes. New? New. Yes. Yes. There we are. Now it's supposed to be from Mei's garden, so I suppose you should probably stick around here, right? It's got a nice little hidden away thing. And we'll get one on the way in. That'd be good. I still see the grass is kind of around our lanterns. I don't know. We'll see. The footprints still look good. There we go. Okay, and now we've gotten another unlock. It's just telling us the same unlocks, though. Okay, cool.
What can I help you with?
About the garden.
You won't need to wander too far to gather what you need.
Okay.
You're a kid. What you won't need. What can I help?
Until our paths cross again. Did I not get enough stuff? Oh, I need 6, and apparently I need more clay. Okay, I gathered up a ton of clay, because, you know, this would be nice. Yeah. We'll gather up a bunch of clay in the little area where you find the chickens and pigs around here, and we'll do this. Aw, I would have liked it there. Wait, what? Yay! I think we're done. Nice. Well, she's by one of our benches. That's great.
You really didn't have to go. That's
Yes, we're happy to do so.
right. What can I help you with?
Okay, until our paths cross again. Fantastic. Alright, is that everything we need? We got bamboo, we need bay leaf though. Road and fishing rod. Cool. Wow, I think we can do that already. We need rope, of course. Yay! Fishing rod, yay! Alright, don't mind me, just gonna teleport out of here. Load times between things are nice and quick too, I definitely love that. Okay, that takes care of a lot of work we've been needing to do. Turned in a ton of quests, we've gotten a lot of extra stuff done, I've got lots of clay that we can take with us to Badaling, and I think just about ready to leave. Ha! Let's see if we can catch us a fish. I got a stone. How did I get this stone's like on the go? I got some bamboo. It's a very resource heavy river. I mean, I don't see fish here, so maybe that's my problem, right? Okay, I have enough resources. Get out of here. We're pretty low on sand, so no reason not to get it. Okay, show me the fish. No fish anywhere? Man, apparently I chose the wrong river to live near. There's a fish! Finally. We went all the way up to our top area here. A lot deeper, of course. Here we go. Now we've got it. Whoa, that was a quick teleport. We just need wood. Okay. I'm gonna put it here by the house. That's what we're gonna do. Okay.
You've
Radish,
gathered
onion,
all
and
the
whatever.
ingredients. Go on.
Okay.
What can I help you with?
Thanks. Burrow fish balls. And then the problem is we don't have dough, so then we gotta go back home. Let's go. So that's kind of the middle thing that they don't tell us about, is that we need the eggs and the rice to make dough so that then we can make the other part. And there's where we make dough. Rice flour. Let's go. Giving that dough a massage. There we go. Make sure it's nice and relaxed. There we go. Nice and relaxed, ready to cook. It's important to have your rice flour well relaxed before cooking it. There you go. There you go. Good old massage. Perfect. Now the cooking begins. And it looks tasty. Alrighty. I will say, I look forward to perhaps at some point they'll kind of maybe update some of the graphics on it. The game is fun. It's nice and chill. Love it. Some of the graphics feel like they could be improved on, or maybe they could add a little more to, maybe add different animations here and there. It just feels like there's a limited amount of things we get to see and do.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, what can I help you with?
Yay! Now we've got one more thing done. Yeah, he can have it. He can have this kiln. Alright. Warehouse is going to be a big deal in the sense that... Oh, now we can do village management. Perfect. So this is going to be the thing that drives our entire village. So what I want to do is put this in a very centralized location with a beautiful view. I'm going to make sure that it looks good. Wow, that's a big one. Kind of want, yeah, that's good. I like that. Right about, yeah. Oh, okay, we got it done. Now we can actually manage the place, which will be great. And we have a cat. That's kind of fun. Hey, cat. The mouse. What up, cat? Okay, nice. We can finally manage a village. We can finally do the things that will make this village a real joy to work in and allow us to stop doing all the work. Okay, now we can stop being overloaded. Village management. Okay, here we go. We have villagers. We have out of 5. Okay. Villager food. We need some food. That's okay. We can have them work here. Yay. We'll have to look into what we want to do here. Alrighty, the farm though. I think let's do the field. Can we actually have them do this? Because I need bay leaf and all that. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I was seeing if we could scam it. But we can't, and that's okay. We can definitely have them do rice and rice seeds. There we go. Let's just do the 2 things that we really, or the few things that we actually have. There we go. Enough resources, tool type, and not enough food for the workers. Cool. And then this person, we just want to get stuff. I'll take that. Cool. Let's do this. Now, I just need to take everything out of here, right? Oh wait, you know what? Let's do the... We may want to do some of the quest lines for our tower before we get too crazy on this. There we go. And I'll make some more tools for them so we can do this really well. But at this point, I think we can just take all of our food-related resources and pop it in there. Probably some of the mortar. Shouldn't have taken all of it, though. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to give them all of our stuff. Not that one. We need that. There we go. Okay, and then we'll do some more maintenance of this, and now we're finally at a point where we can get people working. Farm is good-ish. Just need to make sure that we can get some stone out of here and craft up some good things. Then let's make this all happen. Interesting that I don't have stone. I thought I took it. There we go. Ha! Alright, and here we are. Now I made all of the stone tools and our workers are going. We have the required amount of energy and the produced amount of energy. We're good to go. And our storage is going to increase as we go. I have a worker for the fields, and I have a worker for gathering limestone, because I don't want to do it. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to gather up a bunch of resources, and we're going to head to Badaling. So that is going to be the goal here. I'm just going to fill up our caravan chest, so we can take those resources with, and then do some great things there. Okay, I've loaded up that caravan. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Lots of clay, everything we could possibly need, I believe. And a little extra that we don't probably need, but it's what it is. I'm out of bamboo. That's the only thing we don't have. I don't think we actually have extra bamboo. And that's okay. We'll just get some more while we're out and about. We'll take this. That's a lot of bamboo. And they don't need it here. Okay. Ah. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. I thought we were out of stuff. It's time to go to the mountain. And it's time to go to the Great Wall. And here we are. That's an intense view. So, right. Let's get on up here. I'm not a person who loves heights. So even looking at that, even in a video game, I see that and I'm like, my palms get sweaty. It's not for me. Heights are not my go. What's up, man?
If you walk with purpose, my friend, of course, builder. If you would, it is a mythical bird, often called a phoenix. It is said that a fengguang only appears during our temple once held evident. Times have been hard. If you can repair the shrine,
I will repair your shrine for sure, and then we can see evidence. It'd be great to actually see Evidence of the return of peace and prosperity, right? Because in this time, here we are in this storyline in a time of challenge, and I guess we could think of it as opportunity too. I'd love to see peace and prosperity here. And I hope our character can get there. Yeah.
Tread carefully now. You'll never catch anything if you stomp. Not so fast. A tail is none ever. Regard.
I like those ideas. We're supposed to see if there's a golden carp here. And, you know, I hate to be a spoiler of things, but it's not going to turn out to be here. That's okay, though. At least it won't be a rock.
Tread carefully now.
About the golden carp.
A fish as legendary as the golden carp surely...
Oh, yeah, I probably should get the bait. Dang it. I'm a slacker. I'm not reading my stuff right. So now here are new resources. You can see them because they stand out a little bit. Their color palette is slightly brighter. That allows us to see them better. These are things that we got to bring back to Mei as well, which would be great. She'll be excited to have these new resources to cook with. And it'll be cool to see what she does with them, and then we can get some more recipes as well. Oh, look at that. It was right next to the guy. Hey, man.
Tread carefully now.
I don't know about the whole...
Yes, this will...
I don't know about this. I mean, sesame seeds for bait? Far be it for me to question this man. Sorry, dude, it's just a fish.
Now. Rotten luck, my friend. My journey to find the...
Alright, may we meet again.
Tread carefully now.
What do you have to sell, though? I am kind of curious about that. Anise seeds, fish, sesame seeds. Okay. These are the things I have. Cloves. Do I have cloves? He only has one in stock. Ooh, and coriander. Oh my goodness. What can I give you? Can I give you a fish? Too little. Oh. Let's see here. Maybe we can give him some of this anise. Too much? Too little. A good trade. How about, can I do both of them? Oh, am I just supposed to do one at a time then? Oh no, get in there. So 2 fishies will get me this. Okay, cool. That's a lot though, man. Okay, let's get the cloves. Can I add... I would like to take more in here. 2 of them? 3 of them? 4? Yeah? Go. Okay, so we have the cloves. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I just want the things. I want all the things. There we go. Haha. Now I have all the things. Okay. I'm not sure I needed to do that, but I needed to. I just needed the stuff, you know? Okay. Gotta have all the things. We have resources we haven't had before. I mean, come on. We should be able to get some missions here, I believe. Well, it looks like mostly just trade. That's okay. Trade is not what we need to do right now. Let's head on up. Let's go to the workstations in Badaling. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a lot going on here. Up we go. There we are. And here's our caravan. Okay. Now, as I recall, it said plain planks. I'm guessing we'll probably need some wedges. Probably need some wood. Probably need some bamboo. Always good to have stone on hand. I'm guessing that we need plain beams? I don't know. I mean, right? Possible. Let's just take one of everything, right? Oh, I don't have any grids. I'm gonna regret that now. Still over encumbered? No, not anymore. Haha, there's some sand as well. Okay, I might have to go back home and make grids. That's a bummer. Okay, let's go back down and repair the shrine, because honestly, we should really help out our friend here. That's what we do. We are a helpful gent. Yeah. Yeah, knew it. And we're back. There we go. I got some grids, because yeah. Nice. That's cool. Whee! That was bad. Don't do that. Trying this proud and undisturbed. Nice. Cool. I love it. We did well. Let's go back to our friend. Ooh, we could gather more resources. That's probably good. No, no, death to me. We're gonna fall into our doom here, man.
You walk with purpose, my friend. I hear the Fenghuang are particularly fond of fish, eggs, and pork.
Yeah, right. Okay. Fish, eggs, and pork, huh? Pretty sure I got a fish, pretty sure I have eggs, pretty sure I have pork. Okay, we have the offering. Ooh, heard something. Offer the food. Ooh, sound of sweeping wings and soaring air, distant squawk. Oh, snap. See, now that's what we're talking about, that there are definitely some spiritual aspects to the game, that we are definitely a larger-than-life character, right? Like, we are... This is not just a standard mortal human setting. Which is cool. I love it. I love that we have some aspects in here that we can explore and feel like we're larger than life.
You walk with purpose, my friend.
Right,
have you been
that.
blessed by joyous news indeed?
Yay! There we go. And now we've unlocked a shrine. Alrighty, now it's time for us to go up there and work. Alright, let's make sure we get some things done here. We have a lot of individuals to find. We need to find the bricklayer. Well, tell you what. I need bay leaves. Darn it. Part of the seven paving the way. Ah, I did miss a couple things. Okay, there we go. We do need these. That's fine. Let's do this. Ha ha ha! Alrighty, so we have a few things we need to do. Here's one.
I have it on good authority, your talent, the garrison command, a concealed, if you can
Everybody
help...
says that I'm just ready to go. I love it. Ooh, we're gonna definitely need a lot of, yeah, we're gonna need more stuff. Alright, well, stones, let's go. And there we go. We built all of our stuff. So now we are gonna help them close out the secret doorway that is haunting them on the building construction, which is a good thing. We don't really want our impenetrable wall to have a very penetrable door.
Thank you for the tools and materials.
Okay.
History is replete with stories where even perhaps this secret tunnel of ours will also make such a difference one day.
Well, I guess we're gonna be happy that we did help make the secret tunnel. Okay, good to go. Now, the bricklayer. Oh, look at this. We have so much to do. So we need still bricks, but that's a thing that we will bring with us as we need it in the small crane kit. If I recall right, he's the closest to me. Oh dear, we have to do some crossing. Ah, we are on the other side of the wall. Excuse me, buddy. Alright, so whoa. Go over here. Okay, that'll work. We'll just go on up and we'll just find ourselves organized. Dang it. Oh, thanks for your head. I got to land on you so I could land safely.
If you can replace the knowledge.
Okay. Alright, that'll be easy enough. Tear down old crane, build new crane. Done. Seems like we have a lot of people chilling today. Well, I think with these jobs we'll get some cool stuff unlocked. And for now, we have what, just a Nido torpedo school, which will be fun. Okay. So now we'll build our simple stuff. Oh, fantastic. Try not to destroy this thing. There we go. It does go in order, of course. So just going in order will work. Oh, bamboo arms. Boy, that just looks... That just makes me question it. There we go. Loading mechanism. We'll try not to fall to our doom. Let's see if we can still strategically land on this guy's head. Oops. Just a little.
It appears you were not entirely forthcoming with me, friend.
Oh.
As agreed, I will instruct you.
Thank you. Alright. Next we have to build these things in our village, but that's just not where we're at. We need to gain our skills from here.
You're a long way from home. You're here for the beak. Then you have come to the right. I had assigned someone.
Got some mosquitoes going for you there. Yeah. Why just got filled with water? Oh my, they are really hammering away. Oh, dang it. Well, in my journeying, or on my journeying, I should say, I ended up finding bay leaf hidden out here, so we're gonna have to look around a little more to be sure that we actually get more of that bay leaf. And this is okay. Good tasty stuff. We have a quest. Okay.
A pleasure to meet you. The
Yeah?
natural world.
What
I
can
do
I help
have
you
a
with?
question for you, Builder. Would you like to live forever?
No.
Ah, it was a legend tells of a... Now will you help me retrieve them?
Sure. That is, of course, the classic thing that people are the emperor who's searching for immortality and people searching for immortality. Well, that is definitely a classic story. I don't know, living forever, it seems like it'd be great, but then you'd be here forever. I don't know. One life forever? Not sure if that would be the way to go. Alright, I'm not seeing a lot of bamboo here, unfortunately, so what we may end up doing is I'll head home, and since I have all the seeds we need, I think we'll just do a quick little update to the village while we grab bamboo from the area that we're from, since clearly, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of bamboo as an option here. Okay, we came all the way back, just so we could finish some things up. I did put a road in the village, since we didn't do that yet, and we might as well do all of these things while we come back here. And there we go. Now we've given Mei all the seeds she could want from Bada Lane.
These new plants you've brought are one.
Yeah.
You rescued them indeed.
Yeah,
What can I help
you
you
enjoy.
with?
You know any
I
other
don't
recipes?
have more recipes. You really. Besides,
I'll find you more.
what can I help you with?
Have
We
you
did.
traveled much?
A long time ago.
Too young to remember much
After
of
my,
it?
I haven't
Okay.
even explored the valley properly, let alone the lands beyond.
I'll tell you about the place and wonders I see.
Perhaps, if I can't see the world, all right,
Okay.
mysterious wanderer, I would very.
Okay, so now we're gonna tell her tales. Okay, so now we gotta do
What
a whole
can I
bunch
help
of
you with?
different view paths. Okay, viewpoints for her. That'll be cool. We'll get some stories back to her. It'd be better if we could take her with us.
The warehouse looks together a good variety. Perhaps my walks and I trust your work on the beacon tower is going. Come, my friend. Stay with
About the villagers?
hospitality. Come, my friend.
Perfect. Let's go. There we go. And when they gather the wood, we'll be in a better place. We'll have our things done. Yay. We'll bay leaf. Nice. Okay. Now I need some of these. Now we should be good for going back to Badalin, since we are unfortunately sitting here not getting those quests done. But I did get a bunch of stuff done here. We have our quests finished. We still have to go back to Jun. I'm curious about this quest line with all the views. Let's see here. Nah, we'll just leave that be. So for now, we did this. He's gonna tell us, I don't know, let's just go here and do this thing real quick. Alright, we're making a bunch of food for the villagers just because this stuff it doesn't require extra ingredients and it still does the same job. Look, this is 25 energy, 20 energy, 20 energy, 20 energy. The things that restore my needs, yeah, we're gonna keep that. They can have that stuff. I mean, it just, I don't know. If it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. It's too bad that there's not like a mechanic for happiness, but I know even in Sengoku they don't really have that in the game just yet. Alright, and then we'll keep some of that with us, and we'll go back to the Great Wall. I'm not going to have them eat those, because otherwise we'll have nothing left. Perfect. In we go. No random little things to pick up on the way, unfortunately, but we'll see what we can do. The hustle and bustle is still hustle and bustle, and that guy is still sitting there doing nothing. And yeah, we still have to get up to here. Dang it. So close. There we go. We need better room. Hey. Oh, the mortar. Alright, now I was looking for those bay leaves, and I was like, I wonder if I can find a snail on the way up. And sure enough, if you're struggling to find any of the things, make sure you do V and just have yourself see the entirety of the area, since this helps quite a bit. And there's that woodier mushroom, so we can actually find this, because that's not simple to see. And also the snail at some point we'll find. But also, here's one of our overlooks. Hooray! Call us all to save the day. We'll call in all the forces. They can ride to us and defend against the forces of Mordor. Let's see here. Will I find a snail on the way up, you think? I'm thinking maybe, maybe not. What's up, guys? Just chilling? Okay. Appreciate you guys just hanging out. Wondering where we're gonna find this here snail. That's for sure. So, I don't know if I should feel bad about this, but I kind of I did. I'm taking it. It's just happening. Not even a question it. But now we have a metal shovel. Why not? Okay, let's go. Apparently we're gonna steal a metal shovel and wander away. Oh, and there's mortar right there. See, now always turn on, just always turn on the buttons. There we go. We'll take as many as we can and pop them down. Truly a god among men. I wonder if I can snag all these bricks. It'll make it a lot easier to build my village.
Outstanding work patching up the wall. I'm half inclined. I will share with you what...
Thanks, man. Appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me. Hold on. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Oh, we have a collection of clay bricks. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. I'm moving these to another part of the construction. Just a part of the construction. There are many ways that we can talk about construction and what parts there are. Yeah, let's, yeah. Okay. Thanks for your service of our village, people. That's great. Now we have a bunch of clay bricks. I mean, that's awesome. Okay. Let's, now we're just gonna go snag some more freebies. And probably not die in the process, right? There we go. I'll take those stone bricks later. Yes, sir.
The function of volunteer. Very well. Work orders.
You have a very different voice, sir. Okay. Stone blocks and mortar. Oh, I don't want you to drain my whole stack of stuff that I'm gonna take home with me. There you go, buddy. See, now we gotta walk all the way around, though. Alright, it's all about me. Thanks, dude. Okay, that takes care of our basics that we're supposed to do here. Now we just have to build the buildings. And... to build the buildings, and then we can advance onwards. Okay, so there's just mortar laying around. Cool, cool. Okay, stone bricks. Yep, that's good stuff. How high can I jump? And so, am I here again robbing them? Kinda. Borrowing. For an indeterminate amount of time and repaying with labor. How's that sound? Very nice. Cool. Love it. Okay. I believe there's going to end up being a snail somewhere over here, so we're going for that. Also, the massive amounts of bay leaves, which I would love to leave here with. Apparently that was anise. That's okay. Right. The snail would love to hang out by water, so we're going to go by that water area. Let's see what we can get away with. Nothing as of yet. I was hopeful. Hello, Mr. Live Forever. Good luck with that. You will curse the day that you chose that. Ow. Oh, nice. Beautiful area. Nice areas to explore. Okay, wood ear mushrooms. Yeah, we're good there. I don't believe we're going to find the snail here. I think we'll find it in a different region, would be my guess. Alright, well, all that's left is for us to build some serious stuff. Well, the village has come a long way. It's been a little while. I wanted to finish up these buildings because it's a lot of sit and wait if you have to watch all these buildings go up. I built one more villager house. We have the bricklayer, we have the engineer's shop, and we have the stonemason. So right now what we're doing is we are gathering up and placing stuff into here. I needed more wood in order to start the fire going. So we're working bricks so that we can make ourselves a... Well, we're gonna make the watchtower in Badaling. That's the key. So we're gonna just keep tossing things into here and keep working through. And then I'll make the stone as well. I have villagers who are doing the work all over the darn place. So here's what we got. We've only got 4 of them total. I'm trying to get them to plant a few things, but I'm low on some. So I've got a lot of work getting done in the warehouse because they do gather things rather well. I do want to make sure we get things set for them. And I also want to make sure that they are doing the work I don't want to do. Like, I'm tired of using the shovel, and I'm tired of gathering clay, that's for sure. So I am just going to sit here and drop clay, craft it into bricks, and then we're going to be set. And this will allow us to roll ourselves into Badaling and finish that tower. That's exactly where we're going to be at. Wow. Okay, we've got some roof tiles, apparently. Alright. Oh, nice. So we've got both. I wanted to make both, honestly. I wanted to make sure we had a little of everything, right? There we go. Look at that. So that's how we do it. Okay, well, that being the case, it's time to load this beast up and bring it with us to Badaling. We don't actually need roofing tiles yet, though, so it's kind of fun to see that we're ahead. Oh my goodness. I can hold it all. Actually, let's... Yeah, that's enough. And here we go. Now we'll get the stone bricks set. We just place them to the right, and then chisel away, and suddenly we have stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of stone bricks. Nice. Okay, I think we're probably set for Bada Ling now. I sure hope so, because holy cow, we have a lot. After thieving what was up in the tower area, feels kind of silly at this point with how much we're bringing back. We just borrowed temporarily, right? We took it on loan. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to check what we need and discover that we're low on clay bricks still. Okay. Well, here we go. Okay, we're here. I've got a ton of mortar. And we're going to start. There we go. And there we have it. And there we go. We've completed the tower in Badaling. Very cool. And there's Jun and Mei. Very cool. And our ox disappeared. Well, I should probably have magical oxes, I mean, honestly, right? Makes sense. There we go. We completed this section of the wall. Just us. One tower. One man. More than a man. We think. Who knows? Alright, let's start dumping stuff back down here. It'd be fun to drop everything back down. And yeah, I probably should have made use of the crane, because then I could lift things up. But I'll be honest with you, that was way more fun. So, oh well. So, here we've done it. We've done our part, man. We've done our part. Yeah, it's time to load back up. I get the feeling that he's about to quest us again. So, oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Hey, Jun, what's up? Cutscene time? Okay.
When word reached us the beacon tower was nearing completion, I practically leapt onto my wagon, much to my granddaughter's dismay. But despite May's protestations, I had to see the tower with my own eyes. I could not dissuade May from accompanying me. To this day, she insists she has never since seen an old man move with such haste. After all those years of enduring the sight of its abandoned foundations, I finally beheld the beacon tower in all its auspicious glory. In that brief moment, the winter in my heart gave way to a gentle spring breeze. Then I glanced at May as she gazed up at the tower. Her suspicions about you entirely vanished. His Imperial Majesty's inspectors were truly impressed with your work. The Emperor himself had summoned you by name to begin the construction of the frontier fortress in Jiayu Pass, in the distant desert plains to the west. I knew this was an undertaking you would gladly accept. I had almost given up hope on the beacon tower. Seeing the naked foundations left forgotten for so long, you cannot imagine the joy that fills my heart to see the tower stand so tall and proud now.
Well, glad to help you out, Jun. And he did give us the foundations to start.
It is you, the Emperor. It was difficult enough convincing Mei to...
Okay,
I only ask you keep one thing in mind. The fragrance of a plum blossom comes from enduring the bitter cold.
Okay. Hard work will pay.
I never thought I'd see it, but it's as though Jun has grown 10 years younger. I suppose it is true, what they say. Seas cannot... You're too forgiving, and I too distrusting. I bet if you ever find yourself back at the farm...
Oh, okay. Well, she's been fine, I think. She's been fine. There we go, and now we can travel to the desert fort. We have everything done here. We haven't found our lookouts yet, but we could definitely just kind of do that on the casual. And we still have to find the golden carp. And we have a snail to go. I think we'll be okay. And we can get that one going soon enough. We found 2 of them. I kind of wonder. I bet you we can find this. The beacon tower is completed. Perfect. Now when we go do this fort, we're going to need probably a huge amount of resources. So that'll be the next thing, is gathering up tons and tons of resources. There we go. Let's be able to move with speed again. Aha. Oh, now we have a banner. There's a lookout right there. Look out! Oh, I bet you we're just supposed to go find just spots we can stand, and Dad is just messing with me, man. Oh boy. Not a fan of heights. Definitely not a fan of heights. Part of a crane. Probably need to fix that up. Yeah, we can jump. Ooh. Oops. There's another wonderful look. And there's a lot of neat little areas just to behold, if you will. Nice. It is pretty. No, they won't let me out. And here we are, another tower, just like ours. Alright, onward we go. Let's fly to another area. Cool. Off we go. And now the desert. Oh wow, our fast travel location's inconveniently located. I mean, I'm sure it's because we want to be able to see the desert fortress. Huh. You know, something tells me that if I was the enemy and I had choices, I would just not come to this fort ever. They're just next place. It's like, meh. There's a whole lot of desert between us and that. Whole lot of open space. A lot of arrows to get flung at us. Nah. Nah. We'll find another way in. How's it going, guys? You have pull scythes? Huh. Good for dismounting horsemen. I'll give you that. Oh wow, and there's a thriving market hanging out just inside here. Nice. Or is it a market? Or is this all construction? Oh no, it's a thriving market. Nice, we are in a fort. Cool. Crowded area. Feels like a city. Very cool. Nice, and I can cook while I'm here. Alright, that's good. And here's traders. Oh, you know, I should be doing the V thing, where I can double check what I can do. I can straight up steal that. I don't know if I should do that, though. Oh, more stone to steal. You there.
Well met, Builder. I am the quartermaster here at JU Pass. You are always welcome here. As you can imagine, life in the desert is a struggle in itself. Neither the heavens nor the land favor us.
Your voice is throwing me, guy.
A strange occurrence was seen in our skies a
Streak
few
of lightning,
nights ago.
fireball.
An omen signaling the end of the Emperor's mandate of heaven.
Ooh, that's no good.
So find out the true meaning of this.
Alright, you got it, man. I think you have a million things for me to do.
A pertinent question, Builder.
No.
We need more wells. You know better than I.
I will get you mortar. Well, that's all the things.
As you can imagine.
You got a snail. Dang it. Alright, well that's it. We've done it. We've started the next set of quest lines. We can wrap things up here. Very cool. Thanks for joining me for this one. If you want to see more, I'll make a second video and we can wrap up the quest lines here. Thank you for joining me. Take care.